go. Game 1 of the 2013 NBA Finals. This is Across the Board with Jeff Grant here at SBRforum.com. The Miami Heat will host the San Antonio Spurs at American Airlines Arena on Thursday night. Opening tip scheduled for 9 o'clock Eastern Time on ABC. The Heat opened as 6-point home favorites in this contest. That number has dropped down to 5.5 in the market, while the total has moved from 187.5 to as high as 189 at SBRodds.com. Of course, San Antonio reached this stage by advancing past the Memphis Grizzlies, Golden State Warriors, and it seems like a long time ago, the Los Angeles Lakers. Of course, they're led by veteran combination of power forward Tim Duncan and point guard Tony Parker, combining to score 40.8 points per game in the postseason. But the key player to watch in the series is Kawhi Leonard, the small forward out of San Diego State. He's going to draw the assignment of guarding four-time NBA MVP LeBron James. 11 of the 15 players on this roster are making their first NBA Finals appearance. So yes, the experience edge is perceived to be in San Antonio's corner, with Duncan and Parker, Manu Ginobili, and Matt Bonner having experience of reaching this level. But this Miami Heat team they're facing is making their third consecutive trip to the NBA Finals. The Spurs, of course, 4-0 in Finals history, winning all 4 championships, combining to go 16-6 in 22 games, including a 7-4 mark when playing on the road. When you look at Miami, they advanced past the Indiana Pacers, Chicago Bulls, and Milwaukee Bucks. James is the lead story, of course, 26.2 points per game, 7.3 rebounds, and 6.4 assists. He leads the team in all 3 categories, starting lineup-wise, in points, assists, and rebounds. Bosh and Wade need to do more. Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade combined for 26.4 points thus far in the postseason. The Heat are still outscoring opponents by 9.6 points per game in the playoffs, but that is bested by San Antonio outscoring their foes by 10.1 points per game. Defensively, you wouldn't think about it due to the fact of the exploits of James on the offensive end, but the defense of the Heat have held 15 of 16 playoff opponents to under 100 points. 30-8 at home under head coach Erik Spoelstra's reign in South Beach, so this team has gotten it done in the playoffs in front of the home crowd. But I think the main difference, game 1, of course, is how will San Antonio get into the game after such a long break. But I think they have the edge in terms of Greg Popovich on the sidelines and a deeper bench. Miami really took control of the Eastern Conference Finals due to the fact that Indiana did not get much production out of their reserves. The San Antonio Spurs have a much deeper bench than any opponent that Miami has faced thus far. I'm going to go San Antonio plus 5.5 in Game 1 of the 2013 NBA Finals. This has been another edition of Across the Board here at SBRforum.com, and you can follow me on Twitter at Jeff Grant Sports. Cut.